Hello there everybody, Oimon here, and welcome to Super Metroid! Yes, it's finally here, the big one, the one that is honestly making me the most nervous about playing for some reason. I don't really know why, but it is. Yep, it's Super Metroid time, ladies and gentlemen. We're at the third game of Metroid month, and yes, so it's time to go super. Let's go super or go home, and we're definitely going super. Hello to Jagoth and SharkFan. Hey SharkFan, I haven't seen you around for a while. Hope you're doing good over there, everybody. So yes, it's Super Metroid. It is the big one. It is the one that everybody remembers. It's the one that everybody puts up as being the greatest video game ever, which it questionably is, I suppose. Certainly one of the best, but yeah. I do think it is probably one of those things that people love it maybe a bit too much, but it's a matter of debate, I suppose. But yeah, so we're gonna do this one, and I'm gonna be very nervous about doing it because I'm probably gonna fuck up. Here's the thing: I always go into these things trying to think like, oh, you know, I'll desperately like race through the game, and I'll try to get it in a really fast time. And I'm just like, I don't really fucking care about that anymore. I just want to play the game. Because I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to be able to fully complete this in 3 hours. Because obviously time-wise, doing it under 3 hours is fine. But like game time and not, I don't know. We'll see what happens. If I do end up hitting 6 o'clock and I'm not like close enough. Like if I hit 6 o'clock and I'm like fighting Mother Brain, then I'll just keep going. But if I haven't entered Torian by the time we hit 6, then what I'll do is I'll stop. And then I will continue Super Metroid next time, and then immediately jump into Fusion afterwards. We'll do one or the other. I'll work it out, something like that. Anyway, I have plans, but something will probably go wrong, perhaps, maybe, who the hell knows. Right, sorry, right. So, yeah, so we're just going to play the game, because that's what I want to do. You know, this isn't about doing it quick. This isn't about doing it in any particular way. I just want to play Metroid, you know? We're getting up towards Dread coming out, and that's what I want to fucking do. So let's do it. And then give me about 10 minutes to remember what the fucking controls are. Because I never do. Here we go. Start game. Yes. The classic intro.
The last Metroid is in captivity. The galaxy is at peace.
That's debatable, but we'll see about that. We'll see if we can work on it. I first battled the Metroids on planet Zebes. It was there that I foiled the plans of the space pirate leader Mother Brain to use the creatures to attack galactic civilization. And then we get German subtitles at the bottom because this is the European version and it always has subtitles. Because of course I'm playing the European version. And I did actually pull that up. I did manage to complete Metroid 1, which I was very pleased at myself about. I next fought the Metroids on their homeworld, SR-388. I completely eradicated them except for Alaba, which after hatching followed me like a confused child. Yes, and destroying all the Metroids won't in any way have any more or greater effect on the wider ecosystem as SR-388, or indeed on my life. It was just a one and done deal, completely and totally. No one does a vanilla run anymore? They're not blind? Well, I'm doing a vanilla run, so screw you. Honestly, it makes me different. If I'm the only one doing the vanilla run, then that means, you know, I'm doing something that no one else is doing, doesn't it? Clearly. I personally delivered it to the Galactic Research Station at Ceres, so scientists could study its energy-producing qualities. I wonder if they're talking about the Ceres station. Is that Ceres in our solar system? Because thinking about it, there is a planet, well, a planetoid, really, called Ceres within our solar system. It's in the asteroid belt, if memory serves. Am I misremembering the name of that? No, I'm sure it's called Ceres. So did she bring it to fucking Earth? Pretty much? Because having Metroids on Earth's doorstep, not a great idea, really, when you think about it? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Or maybe it's just the name of a station, you know, named after the planetoid. The scientists' findings were astounding. They discovered that the powers of the Metroids might be harnessed for the good of civilization. Yes, using Metroids for peaceful purposes. Yeah, sure. Satisfied that all was well, I left the station to seek a new bounty to hunt. But I had hardly gone beyond the asteroid belt when I picked up a distress signal. Yeah, the funny thing about Samus being a bounty hunter, she never actually does any of it. Because apparently Nintendo called her a bounty hunter, not knowing what a bounty hunter was. They didn't know what a bounty hunter actually did for a living, and when someone suggested it to them as like a game, you know, could Samus go out and like, you know, capture people for money? Apparently they were horrified at the idea that Samus could do that, because they didn't know what a bounty hunter was. They assumed that bounty hunter just meant cool space explorer. That might have been a translation thing, I don't know. Sarah Station was under attack. And we're off. Woof. Ah, good old sprite scaling. Space colony. All right. Okay, so that's that. That's the jump right there. Hey, Zero, German version. European version, which just so happens to have German subtitles. For some reason, the European version, it had two types of subtitles. It was German and it's either French or Italian. I can't remember the other one. You can't turn them off. You can only switch between the two subtitle types. That was just what we got in Europe. That was just what Europe got in terms of the game. Just, you had subtitles and you couldn't not use them. Alright, let's get this over with. Come on. Come on, drop the bloody thing already. I'm genuinely surprised he hasn't done the dive bomb attack. There it goes. Hey, good for me. Presumably this is run at 50 FPS instead of 60. I have no fucking clue. Probably running at like 20 or something. Run away! I do like that you actually get to like see the place where the Metroid was being held. Like you see it in the menu, and then it turns out no, it's actually a location in the game as well. It's such a great touch to tie everything together. Let me out of here. Remember a modded version of this I played? Because I played a few mods in my time. Some of them are fine, I guess. Can I get up there? One of the problems I have with actually with a lot of Metroid mods is they always make the game way too fucking hard. And like a lot of the mods actually like require you to know all of the advanced moves. Like, you know, how to activate the bleeding shine spark when you're standing still and shit like that. That's an exaggeration, but some of them require you to know some pretty advanced techniques. I'm just like, I don't fucking know this. I never bothered learning. You don't need to know. No one cares. Always bugged the hell out of me. But, yeah, what you gonna do? And down we go. That's the trend with most fan mods of any game anyway. True. Most mods are made by and for people who have already played the game to death. Yeah, that is true. It is one of those things I do kind of like hate. Sometimes you just want fun. Like, not everything has to be super fucking hard. Sometimes you just want to play a game and have some fun. You know? Even if you've played the game before. Sometimes you just want to play like a different game. Sometimes that's fine. Alright, down we go. And again, I like a bit of fan service. You know, that's like the elevator shaft that you went through before. God, I've got to get used to which buttons to press for this. I haven't actually played Super Metroid in what must be a decade now. Like, Super Metroid, it's a game I love, but it's not a game I play very often. So, you know. It's just one of those things. Alright. Come on, jump. There we go. Thank you. Press the right bloody button might help. Morphing the ball. Do you think they noticed? Oh look, Metroid can crawl. Which game is my favorite? Which Metroid game is my favorite? That's Prime. Yeah, Zero. Yeah, Prime is my favorite, at least of the general Metroid series. My favorite 2D one, though, if you want to get a bit more specific, is actually Zero Mission. But that's a matter of like 99 versus 98% of, you know, how much I love a game. You know those two lights that turn on after you get the morph ball? Yes. What about them? This kind of security camera eye things. The eye light. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. What about them? You posed it as a question, like you were going to follow up with a fact. You know there's actually a third one. Off the top of my head, probably not. That may have been a fact I like knew at one point and, you know, never bothered with. Is it like in an accessible area, or is it one of those ones where you've got to like break the boundaries to get to? Get wrecked. I like how these guys are so squishy and flimsy, just a single shot will kill them. Whoops, missed. Come on. Up we go. Now, come on, get up. Nope, it's not liking it, is it? Can't jump high enough yet. Need the high jump boots. But we'll get those much later on. Now let me see. There's the map room through here, which will, of course, come in handy. Is it the map room? Yeah, it's the map room. Shitty pirates in video games. There's a lot of shitty pirates in video games, really, let's be honest. The thing is in an area you can't normally get to at this point. It's most likely left over from an earlier build, but it still needs its position behind a Chozo statue and multiple bombs to access. Fair enough. Hello to not like the soup. That is a fantastic username. Why don't you like the soup? What's wrong with soup, honestly? I mean, I suppose it depends on what kind of soup. Personally, I like tomato soup or chicken noodle soup. That's a nice soup. Not too fond of some other types of soup. Some people like oxtail soup, which I don't get that. Get up there. You love soup? Then your username is a lie. You're literally living a lie. What the hell's wrong with you? Why are you looking for clothes at the soup store? The funny thing is, there is actually a clothes store that is called Soup now. I don't know if it was deliberately inspired by the meme or what, but there is legitimately a clothes store called Soup. I've seen pictures. Think of it as similar to. Oh, you're not the same as the soup. That makes more sense. Yeah. Oh, shush. Give me some missiles. Give me heck. Nah, whatever. Give me some missiles so it just gives me all the missiles after it's dead. Yeah, thanks for that game. It's very bloody useful. You may have lent me those pictures, Zero. Maybe. I know I've seen them in a few meme channels kicking around, you know. I think it was doing the rounds on Twitter a while back. One thing I like about that chorizo statue, I mean, aside from the fact it sounds like a type of meat, which is chorizo for the record. Let's see, we need to get the missile tank down here real quick. No, that's the save point. Missiles in the next one. Where was the... Oh, never mind. I think, no, it's a drop down, isn't it? It's not destructible. Probably getting confused on that. Never mind. Let's just go through it this way. But yeah, the chorizo fight was the only boss that isn't shown in the instruction manual, I believe. It is literally kept as a secret surprise boss, which I friggin' love the idea of that. I miss instruction manuals. I will say there was a game I played the demo of a little while back. It was originally called Secret Legend. I remember back when the game was still in very, very early development. But the game is now called Tunic, I believe. That game has a really neat feature in it that when you pick up like a piece of information, like a note or a message or something, the game kind of pans back when you pause, and it actually brings up this thing like you're reading an instruction manual. Like, that is really, really cool, and I really freaking like that. You need to try that demo. I think the demo was on a timer. You could only play it for a weekend or something. I might be wrong about that. I'm actually trying to remember off the top of my head now. But I did actually tell you to try the demo, and I don't believe you did at the time, but it was good fun. It's one of those games that it's got a difficulty curve that's really friggin' high. Like, it's gonna be a hard game, even though I don't think it needs to. Which is, I always hate it when games do that. In personal opinion, but I don't think games need to be hard. Sure, they can have a hard difficulty, but I don't think games need to just be automatically super hard right off the bat. But I don't know. It's one I've got my eye on. I might play it at a later point, maybe some point. Alright, down we go. Now, which one was which? I don't actually remember, but let's see. This was the map station. Oh, come on. Might as well get the maps, that'll come in handy. Well, that's not. There we go. Don't have to do that shit again. The Steam page for Tunic just has add to wish list. Yeah, sorry, dude. I think I'm... oh, excuse me. I think I mentioned at the time that it was a time demo. Yeah, sorry, dude. I think you missed it. It was pretty good. As I said, it was sort of one of those games that had a hard difficulty curve to it. I don't know if necessarily the entire game is going to be like that, but there are... I think it has one of those kind of vaguely Dark Souls-esque type of thing, you know? I don't know, maybe not. Maybe that was just what they wanted to show off. Now, we can only get a missile tank here because we don't fast enough, and I never bothered to learn how to use Muck Ball because I never cared. This is the thing, for the record, I'm not going to be using any advanced techniques with this. I mean, I'll be using Shine Sparking, but that's not advanced. That's required to get 100%. I don't know how to Muck Ball. I don't remember how to do any of those special moves you can get when you equip only one particular weapon. I never bothered with any of that because I didn't care. See, that's energy recharge. I am not an advanced Metroid player. Unless I'm playing Fusion or Zero Mission, in which case I'm sort of advanced in that regard, but you know what I mean. I'm playing for fun. As everybody should. So let's go. Alright, first things first. I do know a bit of wall jumping, though. Again, required. Let's see if we can pull this off. Bingo! Yeah. I do remember some tricks. It may have been over 10 years since I last played this, but I remember some tricks. There we go. Whoops. We don't want to go down there yet. Tunic was on my list of 10 indie games you were looking forward to. I get that. It does look really good fun. As I said, the difficulty is my only kind of... Is that going to be one of those games that I'm probably going to enjoy, but might not because its difficulty is too high? But I mean, if that ends up being a case, I'll just wait for Cheat Engine to come up with a table so I can just go through with infinite health. Problem solved. Charge! Alright, very good. Despite most of them having already come out, you've only beaten like one of them. Well, you might want to get on that then, huh? Come on, get up. Up we go. Whoop. Are we talking about the Zelda Fox game that was shown like 3 years ago? Yeah, that's Tunic. It looks like Legend of Zelda, but you play as a fox. And yeah. It was originally called Secret Legend back when that was just like a working title. And now it's called Tunic. It looks really good fun. As I said, it's kind of like Zelda, but hard. So, might be good, might not. I don't know. That's the wrong button. No! Stop that. I've got a boss battle to fight. Stop taking away my health. So here's fun. If you just stay slap bang in the middle, they can't touch you. Hopefully. I don't know, I feel like I've moved off center slightly. No, we're good. I think there are several places around here where if you just stay there, they literally cannot get you. You can go bang in the middle here, which is kind of tricky to arrange, or you can just go in one of these corners, also works. Pretty sure you're not touchable here too. I do remember a few things. Darn it. Come on, I know you can hit you. I know I can hit you twice sometimes, but this is the one boss that speedrunners never bother to fight, except in all bosses. I can imagine because of the very slow, random nature of this boss, he's kind of a nightmare for speedrunners. You sit in the left corner on the top platform. Yeah, there's several places in the arena where you can just sit and you won't get touched by anything. God damn it. I keep hitting him with only one. I keep trying to double up on them and it's not working. I'm just trying to get through it a bit quicker, dude. Just hoping for a bit of health. Whoops. Really? I am very much out of practice at this. I used to be so much better. Oh well. Nothing but missiles. There he goes. Finally. That's more like it. Alright, up we go. And down, and we get the super missiles. Yay! Which is why this game is called Super Metroid. In fact, if you think about it, there are a lot of supers involved in this game. Super Missiles, Super Metroids, Super Nintendo. Alright, back out to where we need to go. Right here. Of course. Super bombs, exactly. You see, so many supers involved in this game. I mean, that and the fact it is a super game too. You know, just in general, it's a good game. Alright, off we go. Continuing onwards. Eventually. Power bombs, not super ones. Well, that's a matter of degrees, isn't it? Technically, they are super bombs. They're just cold power bombs. Now, where is that? There it is. Nope. Come on. Nice. Yeah. I still remember some of these things. I'm dredging this up from the very depths of my memory. Ooh, hello. Believe me, it's a long fucking memory. suddenly in Redbird Star. Oh dear. Ow. There's one there. What's in this one? I also think it's a missile recharge in there. Don't need that. Whoop. Now, shall we get the spacer nice and early with the, whoop, hello. Come on, do the spinny thing. Hold jump, please. Thank you. Haha. See, I do know a few tricks. It's mostly wall jumping and shine sparking, I'll admit, but still. That's all you need to be able to get 100%, so that's what I do. Spacer! Yay, spacer. Well, that'll help out. See? Nice and easy. And of course, everyone remembers the tube. Because I guess this game just has an awful lot of memorable moments in it. Right. Down. I can't get up to Kraid without the high jump boots, but you kind of need it for the boss battle anyway, so... I mean, you don't need it. Everybody knows you don't need anything. You can complete this game without getting any sodding upgrades if that's your jam. Although, why you would ever want to, I have no idea. One of those things that doesn't really make much sense to me. I'm always impressed by speedrunners, but I've never understood the mentality behind it. This is a conversation that, you know, me and Zero have had a lot, because he loves watching speedrunners. Like, he's always into that shit, and I understand it. Like, I understand it from a technical standpoint, but, like, in terms of... I don't know, just to me, it just seems like ruining the game. I know you're not, you're just playing it in a very advanced way, but... I guess I'm just one of those people that just prefers to play games the way they were meant to be played. You know? That's just, I think that's just me. That's just the way I think. Just how my brain is wired. Or something like that. I don't know. Alright, up we go. Didn't someone, speaking of speedrunners and stuff, didn't someone do like a timed thing about how much time all these pickups and upgrades take? I'm sure I read that online somewhere. It might have been something that Zero showed me at one point, that there was like someone calculated how much time picking up all these pickups actually takes, and it's like 45 minutes or something really stupidly long like that. You've already played the game 2,000 times the way it was meant to be played. Well, play it another 2,000. It's just as good fun. We're in. Hang on a second there. No, wait, you need a power or something for that? I'm misremembering that. This is a direct reference to the first game, which is quite nice. And technically speaking, I did not fight. Oh, hurry up and die, really. I did not fight the Kraid clone in when I played the original Metroid, so he should totally still be alive. Absolutely. Yeah, man. And one random Marine who presumably managed to get this far. Honestly, I think he did quite well to get this far. Alright, top my health up. And missiles, please. Come on. No point in going into this thing underprepared. Ooh, hello. That ought to do it. Oh, god damn it. Jump button's not working properly. And now we get the big surprise. He's been on the steroids a bit. You see, now that worked. Go on, up you go. Now back the hell off, please. There you go. Nope. Okay. Oh, god damn it. There you are. Ah. No, stop that. Stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it now. Oh. Stop knocking me off. Gotcha. See, speedrunning is a natural side effect of playing a game so much you get really, really good at it. You need to keep challenging yourself to keep it interesting. Well, maybe. I mean, I guess it's the difference between someone who laser focuses on one game as opposed to me who kind of just likes to play lots of games in the same genre. Kind of speedruns, but also like challenge runs, like the video I linked that replaced every Dark Souls enemy and boss with Gwyn. Yeah, see, that's just that kind of mentality I don't understand. Like challenge runs, like speed runs I can kind of understand. It's kind of fun, I guess. But yeah, the kind of boss challenge run thing, I don't get that. I'm not going to drop any super missiles, are you? You know, there's a fake Ridley in the NES game files. Actually, no, I don't think I did. I remember in the, oh, hello. What about you? I remember in, Zero Mission that there was going to be Crocomire in the game. But they never finished, you know, finalized and put him in. There was like a pickup around here somewhere. I can't remember now. I feel like there is, but I don't remember. I feel like there was. Maybe I'm misremembering something. I remember that there's definitely a save point here, but I have a vague memory of, I don't know. Now I think you need to come back here with like the jump or something like that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'll come back later if needs be. Because there's other things in the area as well, probably. Top corner of the room. Yeah, I got a vague... See, this is the thing. I got a vague memory of it being there, but I can't remember if I need another item or not to get to it. Boop, 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 boop. Now, where is that energy tank? No, maybe I can get a hold of it now. Give it a quick check. Might save me a bit of time later on, but it's probably going to cost me more time trying to get it now. I'm not in a rush. As I said, I'm doing this for fun. I'm not doing this for a challenge or a time trial or speed run or anything like that. Do the thing. Oh, I never got the timing on this right. Sometimes I could get it, sometimes I couldn't. It was always a case of, well, maybe. Come on. Nope. I see they managed to get up in the top corner. Do you need the power bombs? Ah, you know what? Fuck it. I'll get it later. It's only a missile tank. Trust me, I think I can do without them. Maybe you need the power bombs. Maybe you just need jump ball to make it easier. I don't remember. And at this point, I don't care. Let's keep going. Where are we going? Yeah, you do need the power bombs. I thought you did. Because I remembered it being there. But I couldn't remember if you specifically needed something or if it's just easier to get later on. But yeah, you're right. You do need power bombs. Yes, quite. Exactly. Right. So, now we go through no fair. And it is no fair indeed. Ow. Good enough. Take a little bit of a hit in lava for it, it's fine. I wonder if people have ever tried to justify why the morph ball is a different size in each game. Whoops. Oh, you're off to run errands, are you, Shark fan? Alright, well, thanks for coming by. Take care, see you right later. Whoops, too far. Stop it. Stop picking up. Stop picking on me. I haven't played this game in a long time. Why is the morph ball a different size in each game? Well, I mean, the morph ball in and of itself is kind of a... I don't know how it's best to describe it, really, but it's kind of a weird thing. No, hang on. That's a save point, isn't it? Got a thing up there. There was this... Because we want to go... Yeah. Down here. Oh, this is where my memory's starting to get a bit fucky. In the first game, it's half Samus' height. In Metroid 2, it's 40%. In Metroid 3, it's a third. In Prime, it's probably closer to half. I guess, I mean, in Prime, you kind of see that inside the morph ball, there's nothing, like, in there. In Prime, just got say it's roughly a meter across. I don't remember. that is one fact I definitely don't remember off the top of my head. Spikes. Useful little things. Should we see if we can... Oh, we can get the wave beam a tad early. Because technically you can. See if I can pull this off without getting myself killed. Especially seeing as I haven't actually saved yet, and that would be pretty friggin' embarrassing at this point. Oh dear. Haha. I can do it! I haven't quite lost it yet. And considering I'm doing this with a 360 controller, I think that's even more of a miracle. Control with one of the worst D-pads ever implemented. Hey, there we go. Excellent. Well, that got get me the wave beam, which will help out a little bit later on. Also makes it stronger, of course, which, you know, also helps. Means I can kill things faster, which is often a good sign. Later. I've got a speed booster to get a hold of. You know, eventually. Ooh, hello. Decided to say hi. Ow. Woo. Let me recharge. I think that's all up. PS4 controller D-pad is really nice. And we get one speed booster. Haha. And for no reason whatsoever, the lava decides to start going up because I guess they really, really wanted to show up the speed booster for this bit. I mean, it's a cool bit, don't get me wrong. Because Indiana Jones. Well, yeah, that's possibly an option. Technically speaking, I suppose, because Indiana Jones. I don't have the ice beam yet, which is a bit unfortunate, otherwise I could probably... That one was always a bit too tricky for me to pull off, even with wall jumping. That reminds me as well, was there... There was this. Get down here normally. It didn't stop me saying, no, you need something to get past it. No, no, you can get down here. Yeah, I'm misremembering things. I had a vague memory in my mind that this one needed the power bombs, but no. No, it didn't. Okay then, so now we go, let me see. What we want to do is we want to go... This is the slightly faster way to do it. I do use the term slightly. And that's the quick way to get back. While I'm in the room. Just in case I do fuck it up and end up dying at some point, which would be very embarrassing, but hopefully won't happen. Okay, now we go this way. And we get the ice beam. Am I remembering that correctly? Yes, yes I am. Come on, get up there. Honestly, some people. Ice beam! Which is sadly is not quite as powerful as it is in AM2R, where it's like super fucking charged, but it's good enough. Okay, come on, we can. Oh, come on, do the wall jump. There we go. Not doing that again. Is it needed? No, not really, but it's fun. Alright, now we're off to get some bombs. Because now we can. No point in getting all excited. Of course, if you were playing the game properly without using wall jumping like I was, that would be a good time to get the spacer, but I've already got it, so we'll just move on, shall we? Oops, come on now. We gotta go up. All the way up. And of course, because you are immediately going to want to try out your new toy, they deliberately put a secret in here. Sorted. Smash into here. Ooh, hello. Of course, somehow you're supposed to know that that's just clear. I guess it's the only one that doesn't have a thing in its mouth, but I will say some of these things you're just like, how exactly were you supposed to work it out? As I say, it is the only one without a claw thing in its mouth, but really? Really, guys? Right. And up. And then we'll head back to the ship. Yes, please. Probably the X-ray beam. That's true, I guess. You do get the X-ray beam in this. Automatic win button. Yes! Woo! I wasn't 100% sure if I'd got that right. But I did, so I'm happy. There you are. Okay, now we've got to watch out for the acid, because the acid is totally different from lava. Because I assume it's supposed to be acid. It would make the most sense if it were acid. It makes sense in my brain anyway. Although then, not a lot actually does make sense in my brain, but I do try to keep it in check. Alright. Back down to the ship, make a quick save. Again, because I want to make at least like the occasional one. Better safe than sorry. Alright. And while we're here, I think that is as good a time as any to take a quick break, because it's gone 4 o'clock. So yeah, we'll take a quick break, and when we get back, we'll keep going around, and we're kind of going around on a bit of a loop for items now, because there's a whole bunch we can now get, because we've got a good chunk of stuff. Not everything, but there are some things we can get. And yeah, hopefully that'll all work out okay. Because there's a few... Ooh, there's a few that require some very tricky jumps, and I'm kind of on edge. I'm going to balls them up. Because traditionally, of course, if I'm playing this, I just drop a save state. But I want to try to not use save states if I can help it. So, we'll see. Anyway, back in a minute, guys. And we're back. Okay, so, what the hell were we doing? That's right. I got to do the Shine Spark over to across the other side now. The annoying side. The side that I may have to loop back around to if I'm not freaking careful. Oop, I may have overshot that slightly. Now let's see, is it? No, it's further down. It's around here somewhere. Good enough? Or should I just drop a bomb? Alright, fine, I'll drop a bleeding power bomb. If that'll make you happy. Close enough. Probably could have done it from a higher point. Never mind. Right, off we go. Now. Oh dear. I forgot about all this. I forgot how much slowdown you get with the power bombs. You do get quite a bit. Well, that tops up your energy at least, which is nice of them. Sake, bloody power. I know technically you don't need power bombs, you just need regular bombs, but let's be honest. If you're gonna use power bombs, you're gonna bloody use power bombs. And again. Oh boy, here we go. Okay. Now. You've got to hit it in exactly the right place. No, I missed. Tits. I'm going to have to go back around again. God damn it. I was a little too far to the left. Damn it, now I'm going to go all the way back fucking around. Balls, balls, balls. Because it closes up behind you because it's a dick. Come on, let me out. For goodness sake. And I gotta go back around. Or do I want to just cancel back to the screen and do that section again? I'm gonna have to do it again one way or the other. Let's just go. Quick, run. You're behind schedule. Can't believe I balls that up. Figures the one time I do balls it up after years of getting it right first time for ages and ages and ages is the one time I'm live streaming this bloody thing. Go bloody figure. Good enough. Nope, careful now. I get caught too much. Wait, you need to use? Oh, I thought you could use regular bombs to blow those up. I guess I'm misremembering that. Hmm? You gonna run out of super bombs? No. No, mercifully not. I almost did. Admittedly, I almost did. I need to get some recharge at some point. So we don't need to worry about the other side now. I can't believe I pulled that up. Go figure. Doesn't really do much. It adds a couple of minutes to the timer at best. Okay. Come on, get up. And back to Brinstar. Right. Now, we go into... Yeah, we can get... Can we get those ones now? Yeah, we can get those ones now. Actually, I hope I can get those ones now. I might need a power bomb. Reserve. Again, only game in the entire series that reserve tanks have shown up. I guess they thought they were like overpowered or something. I don't know. I'm gonna need a freaking power bomb to get in here, aren't I? Nope, no I don't. Do I forget what the reserve tank does? No, of course not. I know exactly what the reserve tank does. It's there as an emergency in case you die. Essentially. You sounded like I was confused at the name for a second. No. They do seem a bit redundant. Yeah, well, I mean, they're a nice idea. I guess it's just... They were never massively useful, I guess. Unfortunately, I now need a power bomb. Just the one. I don't even know if these random guys can drop power bombs. I think they do, but... Gotta sort of run out of everything else you need to collect. Come on, give me a power bomb, please. Come on, just one fucking power bomb, guys. They're basically the equivalent of keeping a fairy in a bottle. Yeah, it's true, I guess. Come on. Come on, you got nothing else to pull from. You've got to give me a power bomb. Come on! I literally cannot continue my run unless I get a power bomb. Come on! Because I can't go down into the lower section. I mean, I guess I could leave that for later, but I don't want to. I want to do it now, because it's when I always do it. Not going to give me one, are you? I think. Where can I get a powerbomb pickup? Is there a recharge station nearby? Only a health one. Besides, recharge stations only recharge missiles. They don't recharge power bombs. No, fuck this. Let's see if I can find one. There's bound to be a fucking power bomb pickup somewhere around here. Let's see. That? Maybe that. Maybe I get lucky and something else will drop one off for me. All this just because I missed a fucking jump. Nope. Well, they're not doing that. Because what I want is I want to get down here. But I can't, because I don't have any fucking power bombs, because I kind of ran out. Maybe I'll just get lucky and someone will drop something. I'm not going to run out of power bombs. Well, I didn't for that section. I kind of figured there'd have been a drop of one by now. Normally, you can get them. It's not traditionally a problem. Because you can, of course, go down here. I don't think you need to in this particular instance, but you can go down here, right? This is where you learn the thing. And there is, in here, I'm pretty sure this is a missile recharge. Oh no, it's an energy recharge. I'm getting confused. I knew it was a recharge station. I couldn't remember what kind. I know there was a way out here, but again, do I need a power bomb to get in here? Yep. This is literally killing me. I can't do any. I can't even get any more power bomb pickups because I don't have any fucking power bombs. I'm almost tempted to go all the way back up to the ship, but that's not going to help either. Well, I mean, it would, but it's going to take me an age and a half to do. I can't even, like, get to a place where I can grab more power bombs because of it. Come on, just one fucking power bomb. I'm literally getting screwed over by RNG right now. Thank you! Took fucking long enough. Are you a super? Yeah, you are. Okay, now I can go back to the place I missed before. That was annoying. Hey, at least I got 5 of them now. Yay for numbers. Right. There's that section there, but I can't do that until I get the gravity suit. There's that section there, I can't do that until... See, can I do that section now? No, I think I need a little bit more on that. We'll do that one later. Ah, tits. Yeah, now we'll do this again. Right. Back on track. Sort of. Hey, even better. Now, am I going to balls this next one up? Because I don't remember... Good enough. Again, you've got that drop in front of this one, but this one you don't actually get the chance to just go around and get it. Excellent. See? We're getting back. We're getting there. Save point? Yeah. While I'm here. It gives me a chance to grab a quick drink. Sure, now you guys are giving me power bombs all the bloody time, aren't you? Oh dear, that's probably not good. For God's sake, stop it. Come on. Oh, for crying out loud. Goddamn 360 thing. Come on. There we go. Bingo. And even more power bombs. Good, we're back in the power bomb safety zone. Christ. That's what I get for showing off, I suppose. Oops. There we go. No! Stop falling off! There we go. Power drums are the rarest drop. They don't increase if you're on full item. Do they not? Oh. I must be thinking of all the other things then. Because yeah, I'm pretty sure other items do increase, like, drop percentage if... I don't remember now. Can I do this one now? I think I might be able to. Maybe? Or no, do I need... Oh dear. Hang on. I'm gonna pull this one off now. Energy tank. Excellent. Way to do that for all the other stuff that power bombs don't for some reason. Huh. Fair enough. Hang on. Do we get those now or... No, we pick those up later on during the last run through because there's another item we need, isn't there? Yes. Because they're a rare drop, unless they're one of those particular enemies that is, like, supposed to drop them on a regular basis. Of which there are a surprising number in this game. Ow. See, now every single enemy is... Oh no, wait, yeah, I do need the thing to get across it. Nope, can't do this one yet. I need the grapple beam, which I don't have yet. I forgot about that. Because of course. But if nothing else, it makes it easier to get around later. Can we do that one now? Should I get the... No, I'll wait on that one actually. I know you need the thing to get it, but I think it's probably best if I wait until final run to get that one. Okay, so we gotta go... Put this away. Ah, crap. Ah. Come on, you can do this. You've done it before. I know you have. I remember doing it. Now. God damn it. Stop turning into a ball. Bloody 360 controllers. Damn it. There is just... Yes! Sorted. I fucking hate that one. Right. Very good. Now, down is the boss. Memory serves, isn't there? No, I think it's something else. Ah! Come on. Hello. What? Come on, you're supposed to go back further than that. Bloody powerbomb, mate. Power. Frying tonight. Can you imagine if you tried to do this in a game these days? You probably wouldn't be able to get away with it. They say you were being too graphic and violent, but it's fine if it's pixel art, isn't it? You can get away with anything. I always like it when Metroid does these, you know, puzzle bosses, where it's like, it's not just a straight up fight, you've got to work out how to kill the thing. I always prefer that myself. Personal opinion, but I like it when they experiment with bosses, you know? Nah, fuck it, I'll get it later. I'll get the grapple beam first. Shall I? Shall I? When I was a kid, my brother and I were both playing this game on separate files. I somehow defeated Crocomile before my older brother, so I was watching him fight and he had like 2 HP left. I was watching him fight him and he beat him with like 2 HP left, and he ran back to the left and went, "Oh yeah, now you have to fight him again. Why didn't you tell me?" I love being able to do stuff like that. Just completely, you know, just fake out your siblings because you know more than they do about a game or something. Always good fun. Oh, damn it. Couple of pixels too far across. Close. I was so close. Ow, it was too far across. God damn it, I'm gonna get it fucking right. That's the one. We've been stuck in him for like an hour, just pounding missiles into him with no progress. Yeah. Crocomile is a very different boss. I mean, when you consider that like every boss in previous Metroid games, I mean, with the exception of the multiple jump boss, of course, the whatever the hell it's called, I want to say it's called like Arachnus or something like that. Like, they all just require you to use missiles to kill them, rather than anything else. And so it's like, you know, to suddenly have a boss that, you know, you can fling all the missiles you want into him. He ain't gonna die for you. Not that way. You've got to actually think about how to do it. Which is a problem for a lot of people these days, apparently. Sorted. Whoop. I wonder if Nintendo will ever dare to remake this game. We've had remakes of 1, we've had remakes of 2. I know that at one point there was a proposed remake of 4, but obviously that became the remake of 2. Well, now, of course, that's turned into Dread. Do you think Nintendo will ever dare to remake this? Because honestly, I wouldn't say no to a remake of Super. Because it would be curious to see how modern Nintendo handles it versus how old school Nintendo handled it, you know? This is a very different company now. Like, really different. Like, practically unrecognizable, really. This game is like Chrono Trigger remake. It would ruin it. I'd actually really like to see a Chrono Trigger remake. I think that there's so much you could do with the premise that the original game just doesn't do. That I would genuinely like to see a Chrono Trigger remake. I'd like to make a Chrono Trigger remake. Let me put it that way. Or Resident Evil 4. Well, the thing is, Resident Evil 4 still kind of holds up well. You know, it's not that... Well, I was about to say it's not that old of a game. No, actually, it is that old of a game. Resident Evil 4 is a very old game. Which is a terrifying thought when you actually stop and think about it. But I mean, we are getting a Resident Evil 4 remake anyway. So, you know, it doesn't really matter in the long run. The thing is, the reason why, like, whoops, darn it, I forgot about that. Ow. Maybe not. The reason why, like, the Resident Evil 4 remake isn't as needed, is more so over the fact that we would prefer a remake of Code Veronica compared to a remake of 4, because 4 still plays really well, whereas Code Veronica was kind of rough around the edges compared to you know, what we got with 4. So yeah, I don't know, just personal opinion, I guess. Okay, so we had... Do I want to get those now or do I want to get those later? I could get them later. Yeah, because next up we got to go into the wrecked ship. Ah. Although actually, while we're here, still waiting for your Zelda 2 remake. Haven't there been a few unofficial fan ones of that? I remember there was like someone did Zelda 2, but it was a first-person shooter or something like that. I think I vaguely remember that being a thing. I think I linked you to it, in fact. I mean, you know that Nintendo doesn't give a flying fuck about a product when they will literally just not bother to cease and desist you if you're making a remake of one of their games. He's doing a remake of Ocarina of Time. Ban him! He's doing a remake of Zelda 2. What's that game again? Was that one of ours? But let's be honest here, Zero. You are the only person on Earth waiting for a remake of Zelda 2. Okay, then back up we go. There's Into the Eternal, which is basically legally distinct to Zelda 2 2.5D remake. Yeah, didn't I link you to that one? Like, I found it online somewhere. I was like, hey, look, someone's doing a new game based on the Zelda 2 formula. Yeah, I think I was the one who told you about that. I think I found that somewhere at one point. I don't even remember where. Probably just somewhere, or probably someone linked it to me on Twitter, or, you know, just posted about it on Twitter. You were working on a Zelda 2 fan game? Oh yeah, I remember that. Honestly, I always thought you were going overly complicated with it, but... The Dark World, Light World mechanic. Yeah, I remember, and you were going to have it moving in 3 directions rather than just 2 directions, which I thought was kind of pointless, but whatever. Assuming I'm thinking of the right game. I do remember these things. Not much, but I do remember them. Now isn't there... Can we get this now? I think we can. It takes a bit longer. Gotcha. Bye-bye. I think I vaguely remember the title too. You were even going to call it Legend of something, weren't you? Nope. Nope. Come on, up. Legend of Eos. Yeah, I thought so. You see, my mind spat out Legend of Eos, and I was like, no, he didn't reuse the Eos name for that, did he? No, it's something like that, though. Oops. Double tapped it again. Alright, into the wrecked ship. Bloody ghosts. It's weird to think that ghosts actually exist in the Metroid universe. Like, it's entirely sci-fi, but oh yeah, ghosts exist too. Alright. Hello. Now I gotta remember how to do this. Wait for it to become tangible, haven't I? It drops a bunch of stuff. Oh, hurry up and do the thing already. Yeah, it's not just a fluke either, because you encounter them in both Prime and Echoes as well. Yeah. Do I want a trick for this boss? Well, I guess if you want to share it. Turn off the ice beam? Ow. Really? Hang on. Turn off the ice beam, he says. I don't remember how. Damn it. Use charge attack. Ooh, that's a weird one. Never seen that before. I didn't know he did that. There you go, you learn something new every day. Phantom reacts differently depending on which charge beam he's hit with. Really? Huh. That looks like I got him anyway. Turn it back on, I think. Telling your upgrades is a really cool idea. I wish they did more with it. Yeah, I mean, you do get the charge bomb things in this. You know, all those really sort of random upgrades that you don't really need to use. I think the problem is that the game is perfectly playable without them. So it's sort of a nice to have, but you don't really need it kind of situation. Shoot, what are you doing, man? I mean, it's also a fact that, like, you know, in a Metroidvania game, the whole point of the game is to slowly get more and more items and stuff, so while being able to turn your stuff on and off is useful, it's like... Oh, come on, get up there. It kind of actually goes against the kind of game you're playing anyway. I unfortunately went too far the other way, where you have to constantly switch your weapons, which I didn't mind as much as other people, but I felt like once you open the door for the first time, it should be allowed to open with anything. Yeah, that was the one sort of big oversight with Prime. Honestly, like, that's pretty much the only thing I would say is a sort of, even a vague negative about the game, is the constant beam switching is kind of annoying. There is one of them. The toggling might have been implemented because of the Spazer and Plasma Beam can't stack. That's true. Again, only game in which that's the case. They can in every other Metroid game, or at least, you know, every other one past to this game anyway. Spazer and Plasma didn't even exist in the original Metroid 1. And of course in Metroid 2, none of the beams can stack. So the beam switching in and of itself, it's the fact you have to do it just to go through a door. Yeah, well, it's kind of my point. Okay. While we're here, so my next goal is... What is my next goal? Gravity suit. Yes. Really got to start feeling the gravity of this particular situation. Of course, they did fix that in Prime 2, where after you use a certain beam type to open a door, it then just becomes a normal door. So it was more likely just a sort of a something they didn't think of during development. And of course, in Prime 3, you only have the one beam, so no, it doesn't darken light doors remain. Did they? No, I thought they... I could be misremembering that. Or maybe it's just there's so few dark light doors in the game that it doesn't really matter. Because they only really put them in the Agon Wastes, where, you know, before you get the dark and light beams, that's kind of where they matter. After that, it really doesn't. Come on, back you go. All that for a fucking missile tank. Right. Isn't it all fun? Whoops. I don't want to fall off there just yet. I got an upgrade to get. Alright. Wait for it to go back now. Come on. You know you want to. Actually gotta lead the bloody thing. That's what's annoying about it. Can't do that, sadly. But you can bring it all the way back with you. Because I guess, well, that's kind of what you need to do. Technically speaking, what you're supposed to do, of course, is you're supposed to stand on this guy. And then he's like close enough or something to this guy, but whatever. As long as you can kite him all the way back, you're fine. Why he doesn't move when you're not on screen, that I don't know. I guess it's a personal choice of his. If I can't be seen, I'm not going to move. Now we wait. Good. I was a little bit worried he wasn't going to do it then, but he did, so yay for me. Alright, so that's that one. Worried cloud flashbacks. Yeah. Wasn't that bloody pointless? I do remember where the bloody hell that missile upgrade is. It's around here somewhere. I just don't remember the specifics. There it is. Oops, that's the wrong button. Now, wait a minute. Wasn't it? Something around here. Why am I misremembering this? Why? There it is. I was gonna say I had Super Missile was screaming in my head, and I like, why are you saying that to me? See, my brain remembers, but I don't. That's the problem. Nope, not that way. Definitely not that way. Oh, get in the hole. Oh, for goodness sake. I know you can. I'm not going through all this shit again. Thank you. Jesus. Missiles can be explained for goods and services. Yeah, well, only if you get them in the first place. Time for a free ride. Come on now. Thank you. Look, I get it. I know it's free, but, you know, we're on kind of a tight schedule here. Oh, good. Yes. If memory serves, don't we also have... Yes, I thought so. Anyway, one thing we are going to have to do is we're going to have to stop for now because it's gone 5 o'clock, so it's time for another quick break. So let's see how much further into the game we can get in the next hour, and then if needs be, we'll polish off in the next session or something like that. I don't know. I'll work it out. Anyway, back in a minute, guys. And we're back. Okay, let's get going, shall we? Because I've got some more shit to do. Plenty more pickups to pick up yet. Come on. God, I was away for 5 bleeding minutes. You don't forget how to play a game in 5 minutes. Well, apparently you do, but come on, off you go, down in the hole. Missiles. Now, are you power bomb destroyable or are you speed booster destroyable? Power bomb. I don't remember which it was. Whoop. Reserve. Very good. Another reserve tank. I wonder if there'd be reserve tanks in Dread. There might be. You never know. Probably not. I mean, this is literally the only Metro game where they've ever used them. But still, could happen. It's made me wonder what we're going to get that's new. Because one of the things that, like, the Metroid series does, or I suppose more accurately, doesn't do. Did I did miss that. Honestly, what am I doing? Is too much in the way of brand new items. I know we've got the ones, there's like ones that let you to stick to walls or something. Now, where the bloody hell is that exit? I know there's a... No, hang on, it's... No, it is down here. Yes. There. Random falling spiky things of doom. Wow. Yeah, I'm always looking forward when I play a Metro game. Like, what new shit are we gonna get? Because, like, you get the obvious ones, like, you know, high jump and or double jump or space jump or some kind of extra height jumping thing. You get a lot of things like, you know, par for the course stuff. I'm like, what else are we gonna get? What's gonna be new? That's what I'm really looking forward to. I mean, we've seen a few in, like, the trailers and previews and whatnot. There's one where you can turn invisible. There's one that lets you to stick to certain walls and stuff, which is probably just like an evolution of the power grip. Or something like that. So I'm hoping we get some nice shiny new things. Because that's really what you want. That's what I want. Energy tank. Alright, and we are done with the wrecked ship. Good for me. Alright, now we'll go into Meridia via the back door. Where the way in is now, because I actually don't remember how the hell you get in. I know there is a way. Is it this way? No. Yes? Maybe? Might be. Yeah, it might be. Yes, it is. Alright, into the deep, deep, deep underwater we go. Yeah, that doesn't open until you've beaten the boss. That's where you get the plasma beam. So I remember, problem is with Meridia was always a strange place. Of all the areas, this one's the most maze-like. Even if you can remember where you're going, odds are you won't remember where you're going. Oh, that's also closed up. Okay, so not that way then. That way leads to the boss eventually, but you gotta do a few other things first. I think that opens up after you've beaten the boss, because it wants me to go around. Yes. Oh, come on. And here we get the tube. And a brief flash of something that looks like a Metroid, but it's not. Now, hang on, let me think. Another. Come on, there we go. Oh no, that's right, because the sand. Oh no, no, it doesn't. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. I was gonna say, doesn't the sand stop you from doing big jumps? But no, no, it doesn't. Come on, get up! Get up! There we go. Can we get through this area yet? Or do I need the space? No, I need the space jump. Yeah, you need the space jump to be able to go up there. Right, yes, okay, I'm remembering now. My memory would start failing me and then come back very slowly. Yeah, you need the space jump to be able to go over there, which gets you the... bloody sand. There we go. Always remember why I fucking hate those areas. Come on. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Bloody things. Stop that! Stop hitting me from off the screen. That's unfair. Stop it! Bloody sand. Right. That's the map. Bingo. Excellent. That allows me back into the main part, but of course now we have make a quick save while I'm passing by. Oh yeah, there's a shine spark bit around here. Damn it, too slow. I got it. I know what I've got to do and where I've got to do it. I just got to remember how. Nope. Come on. You've got to be kneeling as you're going through the door, I think, if memory serves. Oh, this being an excuse to recharge my health and everything. Something at least. More or less. Nope, that's definitely too early. Nope, got it. Boom, straight up. I remember it eventually. Hello. Huh. Now for the record, the clue is the plant. This plant right here, that's the one you want to be standing on. I always remember that because it's like the second plant that looks like that in this room, and I'm like, yeah, that's where you need to stand. Always think of a marker for these things. It helps. That's why actors use them. You, I'm pretty sure we have to come in from the other side to get you. Hello. Come on. There we go. Excellent. Now, do we need to go up? No, we don't need to go that way, do we? Oh, balls. Well, maybe we can do it this way. Come on. Up and up and up. Oh, for fuck's sake. Ah, no, stop falling off everything. God damn it. Do the thing, please. Come on. It's one of the reasons why I think this game kind of does need a remake. Because the engine is ever so slightly clunky. Not badly, but noticeably. Oh, come on. Come on, for God's sake. I know that you can do it this way. Done it before. Nope, it's not going to let me do it, is it? And it's dropping me down even further. Great. Come on. Samus Returns. Whoop! I was going to say, Samus Returns at least made the grapple beam a little easier to use, although admittedly not by much. 3D games did the grapple beam much better. But then I suppose it's easier to do it. Oh, really? I am just not having much luck with this today. Come on, do the thing. You know you want to, game. It's what you do. Now, come on. Not my day today. I'm just not getting this. That I can work with. Now, let me think. Yeah, because there's a few items up here, isn't there? I think we can get all of them now. Just straight through there, never mind. Go through here. There should be 2 at the end, I think. Assuming, of course, I can get in there. Yay! It's super! The other one is not so super, but it's still nice to have. Nice. Good enough, I suppose. Right. Come on. Give me a good drop. That'll do it. Right, now. All the way through that. I know that. Oh, down there. Figures. Oh yeah, it's got that really annoying thing, hasn't it? Oh, I forgot about that. Hang on, let me think. Oh, nope, damn it. Never mind. There's that, which is not where I want to go yet. There it is. Is that? Yes, okay. Yeah. Blasting through. Okay. Because there's that thing where you've got to go down the pit, but you've got to do it like twice. It's really friggin' annoying. What? Ah, damn it. I forgot that was there. Really? Asshole. Let's try that again, this time without falling down the pit. There we go. Okay. And here we have the fake Metroids. The mock Troids, I believe they're called. And then of course we get the little mini boss, which is fine. It's fine boss, I guess. Kind of easy, I suppose, by this point in the game, but as soon as you can hit the bastard, of course. I mean, by this point you're such a powerhouse, a boss like this is really nothing to you. Hold still. Hold still. Gotcha. Very good. Now I need to remember. I know for a fact you can. Bingo. Oh, Christ. Let me out. I want out. Bloody sand. Hello. Alright, let's see if we can get somewhere with this or not. As the case may be. To do it this way, we might. It works. Just gotta get our asses around to that boss. Get the space jump, and then this becomes much, much easier to deal with. By quite a margin, in point of fact. Oh, come on, spin around. Gotcha. There's a save point, and I think there's a health recharge in the next room. I think there's a health recharge in there. I'm okay health-wise. I think I can pull off the let's kill him in that very particular way. You know what I'm talking about. The most random one, because you get little babies flying around. Then they summon the big one. And then at the end, they drag it down and eat it. Or at least I assume they eat it. It's never quite clear. Hello. Come on. Takes a bit of time. You gotta take a few hits. Come on. There it is. Technically speaking, it's actually the quicker way to do it. You know, I do this so often, I don't actually remember how you kill him normally. I think you just fire missiles into his belly, and that's like his weak point. But yeah, I do that so rarely. I actually don't remember the traditional way to do it. Which, you know, makes sense, I guess. Space jump! Now, can I remember the timing? Because every single space jump has completely different timing. First time I ever played this, after years of playing Metroid 2, it took me so long. Same with Fusion, actually. Because again, Fusion, completely different timing on the space jump. Probably will have different manufacturers or something. Okay, now let's see. What have I missed? I haven't done that one yet. Oh, I do need to do that at some point. Yes, that's a fair point. I need to get that. I need to do those ones. I also need to go up there and do you. At least in Fusion, if you miss the input, you can try again. Yeah, that is true, actually, because you can start somersaulting in midair, which is useful as hell. Okay, so I want to go down there, get you. You get the spring ball now. That is very true. That is indeed extremely true. Assuming I can get past all you bastards, of course. Let's do this, shall we? Hang on, no. What we want to do... Well, we can go that way. What I think we'll do is we'll go down. These weird little one-way routes. So go down one, grab the 2 items. Here's number 1. Problem is you got to do this twice because you can't go back up. Well, I mean, you can use the pipe and stuff, I guess, but that's like the quickest way to do it. You've got to do this twice. It's so irritating. Alright, refresh my memory. How the hell do we get rid of these? Don't know. Okay, that's fine. In that case... we'll do it that way. Where's the way down? I know there's one around here somewhere. There it is. Spring ball, baby! Oh, this slow fucker. What is it I need to destroy this? Is it power bomb? Yeah, it is power bomb. And we gotta use him to get rid of the sand, I guess it is. But we gotta wait. Spring ball is really useful, but you get it so late in the game. Yeah, like the spring ball is a very useful item, but you, as you say, you get it so late. It's like one of the last items you get. So its usefulness is limited. It would be much better if you got the spring ball. Where would I put the spring ball? Probably... I mean, I know that in Fusion they combine the spring ball with the high jump boots, so that wouldn't be a terrible time to get it. Oh, wrong way. But yeah, I think sometime after getting the Various suit would probably be the best point to get it. But yeah, because as you say, by the time you get it now, it's just so late. Also note, if you're ever doing a randomizer of this game, you cannot get out of this room without a spring ball. Really? Huh. You can't, like, bomb jump your way out or something? Alright, so we go back up. Grab the plasma beam. And then we gotta go through all those rooms in order to get back around again. Oh dear. You couldn't at least. That's... I don't know. Maybe you can. It just, like, takes practice or something. I've never been very good at, you know, infinite morph jumping. That's not something I've ever really been able to do. Plasma! Beam time. Very good. Okay. Okay, so now we need to go all the way back around, although I'm probably going to be running out of time soon, so we'll have to pause until next time. Look, and now it's open. Oh, avoid the spikes. As best you can. No. Careful now. We go down the other side now. Then we wrap around and do the room with the weird spinny thing. Here we go. Ouch. We'll go through there. all these stupid falling rocks. Yeah, I'm glad I picked this one for second. Lucky me. Excellent. Very good. I need to get to the room right above where I am now. And then that should be it for Meridia. Literally just done with the whole area. Because it's the one place I actually forgot. I should have gone to this place earlier, but I didn't. Because I wasn't thinking about it. Nope, can't go that way. Gotta go down. And that's why you can't go the other way. I'd have liked to, but you can't. So, yeah, what you gonna do? Fucker aimed for me, I saw that. Oh, come on, do the thing. Here we go. But that's not the only one, because somewhere in this room there's also, I think, a missile tank? I don't remember exactly where. Buried in a wall somewhere. In fact, I think it's buried in that wall. Come on, let me do the spinny thing. God damn it. Gotcha. Okay, well, I think we're going to have to leave it there for today. I did say that if this ends up running over 3 hours, what we'll basically do is we'll just pause the game, essentially for now. I can make a quick save state, it's not a problem. Doing it between episodes, I don't think. And I will, yeah, I will basically continue this in the next part. So yeah, as you can see, we've pretty much more or less done our whole Meridia section. It's all good, it's all fine. I've done everything I think I need to on this particular front. So, we now have to go... Well, first things first, I gotta... Woo, hello. First things first, I gotta remember where everything is. And I gotta remember what the fucking controls are, because I'm an idiot. Anyway, we gotta go back this way. And... yeah, we gotta get our asses out of Meridia, because we don't need to be here anymore. And we gotta pick up a couple of items I did actually miss. And I do mean that in quite a literal sense, in that one I completely forgot was actually there. I walked past it twice during my last session, and I just completely and totally forgot that it was even there. But we first need to go and get the one over here, which I sort of missed. I mean, I knew it was there, but I kind of just went past it anyway. because I couldn't remember exactly what it was you needed to get to it. Not off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure it's power bombs. Yeah, there it is. Nice. Alright, so that was the one I sort of deliberately missed earlier. I couldn't remember what it was it needed. I had it in my mind that it was probably power bombs, but... And then, of course, I waited until after I got the jump ball, because, again, it's just not bloody useful, isn't it? Definitely take some super missiles, thanks. Actually, seeing as I kind of need them. So we got that one. And now we need to pick up a couple that I couldn't get earlier, and a couple that I could have got them, but it would have been tricky. Like, it's one of those things where, like, is it better to just wait until later on? Personally, yes, I think so. Personal opinion on the matter, of course, but I'm not a speedrunner, so it doesn't really matter what I think. Alright, so we gotta get through here. These were the ones I could have gotten earlier, but decided just not to, because it's just easier. So there's this missile, but that's not the only one in this area. It looks like it is, but it's not. Now I need to remember... There it is. Very old school Metroid style hiding of stuff. There's a random missile hidden there. I do wonder, when you see shit like that, you kind of got to wonder to yourself, did they just have a spare slot and they're just like, dump it somewhere, it doesn't really matter where. I don't know, I've always wondered about stuff like that, but... Okay, now we need to pick up the one I missed before. Because it's actually right above the entrance to the room where you get the speed booster. And I completely forgot it was there. Because what I do, I have a map. I'm using this like a reference tool, because of course I am. Gives me a chance to up my super missile count. So yeah, there's just a missile tank right out front of the door, and I completely forgot about it. I just forgot. No bigger or lesser mystery, I just forgot. Okay. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll go into here to reset the floor, otherwise it'll take me an age and a half to get past all the pits that now exist. That'll do it. Ow. Okay, so that's that. And now... we go... Oh, actually, grab that. Gonna want as many of those as I head vaguely towards the direction of Ridley. We also got the gold statue to do as well, and that's never a fun boss. I suppose I could have gone the other way. Doesn't really matter. Time to go down. All the way down. Literally down to like the lowest point on the map you can get to. It's nice of them to actually drop items when you need them sometimes, isn't it? Ouch. While I'm passing through, just in case something goes spectacularly wrong. There we go. This is where the tapping noise comes from. Figures. And lower the acid. Of course, we've got the fight with the golden Teresa statue coming up next. Whoop-de-doo. Yay for me, I guess. Oop, hello. Is that where I wanted to go? Yes. I was like, wait, where am I going? Oh, yeah. Hey, Zero. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? Good, I do hope. Now, can I? Yes, I can. Whew. That one's always tricky, because if you balls it up and land on the thing, you're going to fall straight through and not be able to get it. But, I got it, so we're good. Surprise. Oh, wait. Thank you very much. That'll work. Doing alright, been up since like 1 AM. You finished a piece of art, so that's good. Hey, well that's fine then. Oh. Oh, come on, get up. By the way, Zero, while you're here, can I ask, how's my volume level? because I got a new headset, so I'm still like adjusting volumes. I was testing it out a lot last night, and I think I got it pretty good, but obviously outside opinions are of course always welcome. And there's a screw attack, which is the last major upgrade of the game. Yay for me, I guess. There's actually a recharge here. Is that missile or is this energy? It is energy. Yeah, I'll take it. Volume's alright, could maybe be a bit louder. This is the thing, it's like, this is actually a very quiet microphone. Like, I'm already boosting it completely on the Microsoft settings. I'm already boosting it on the, like, built-in, you know, audio settings for the actual thing itself. And I'm boosting it on OBS as well. It is a really quiet microphone. Wasn't quite aware of that when I bought it, but... I'd rather not push it too much higher if I can. I'll probably end up getting some bad feedback or something. But hey, as long as we get rid of that horrible buzzing noise, we should be fine, right? Okay, where are we going next? We're going... Actually, which way are we going next? I know we can go up. Because up leads back to the start? Get the item that's all the way up here if we can. Come here, you. Is this? Were they always? They were, weren't they? God damn it. Yeah, you gotta go in from above, don't you? I remember that now. God damn it. We end up going the wrong bloody way. This is the room I remember. Let's just go. Screw all these bloody gold space pirates. You see, even the space pirates heart super missiles. I think. There we go. Right. Then we get in a really big room full of slowly rising acid. Yeah. I think we should go before something bad happens. Right. Is it just straight down? There it is. It's around here somewhere. Now, if I remember reading the... I can't remember if it was in the instruction manual, if it was from the wiki or something, but these guys are supposed to be space pirates from another dimension. I don't think the series has ever done anything with that. I'm sure I read that somewhere, that they're like from another dimension, or... Am I misremembering that? I'm sure I read that somewhere. I might be misremembering it, I don't know. I might be, I might not be. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. I'm sure I remember that, though. Closest thing to another dimension is Aether? Yeah, well, that we know of. Who knows what they're going to introduce when it comes to Dread. More power bombs. See, now I'm questioning myself about whether I made up that pirate fact or not. I feel like that's something I did know once. But whether that's something that's still actually valid or not, I'm not sure. Alright, off we go. Off to fight Ridley. Do your stupid kick thing. That'll do it. Nice. Less than a month left. Yep, that is very true. Less than a month left until Dread comes out, and boy howdy, am I nervous. Alright, give me some super missiles. I very much want some super missiles to replenish my stock. I will take some health, but I prefer super missiles, thanks. I've been low on super missiles for so long, I don't actually know what my maximum amount is. I want to say it's 30, but I could be wrong about that. Come on. It's definitely more than 20, because I know for a fact I had 21 earlier. At least get up to 25, shall we? Come on, come on, come on. The manual said space pirates, key hunters. These creatures are pirates from another galaxy. Oh, another galactic system. Ah, that's either my misremembering it or misunderstanding it. Fair enough. Fair enough. So they were from another galaxy then, not from another dimension. Alright, fair enough. Probably just me completely misremembering what it was or something. Alright. Also, apparently the space pirates are specifically Zebesons. The classic mantis-looking guys. Really? Here we go. For the first time we fight this fight, but not for the last. Oh boy, howdy, we'll be fighting this fight an awful lot as we go along. They really do like to bring out this particular type of fight. Woo, hello. Hold still. Let go. Oh, hurry up and die already, will you? Oh, actually, my health is getting low. Oh, he's dead. He doesn't always do that for me. I don't know if it has to be in a particular type of programming, but he's never always grabbed me, you know? Like, he's supposed to grab you right at the end of the fight, like he's like one last-ditch attempt to kill you off or something, I don't know. Now, where the hell is that enemy tank? There it is. Good. That refills my health bar. Yay! Of course, the last Metroid is no longer in captivity, so... Well, Galaxy certainly ain't been at peace for a while. At last we meet for the first time for the last time. Yeah. Well, that's all 4 bosses dead. Yay for boss death, I guess. Maybe. Yeah, you guys can stay here until the planet blows up, don't worry about it. I mean, let's be honest, even in the canon of the series, that's not the first time her and Ridley have ever fought. You know, even if you don't include the Prime ones, you know, they fought in the first game, obviously. But it's the first time they pull out that particular fight, which is, you know, pretty much the same as every other time they meet after that. You know, it's in Zero Mission, it's in Fusion, it's the same bloody fight. What's this here? Save point, isn't it? Well, while I'm in the neighborhood. Oh, good. be super missiles, but it's different in Prime at least. Well, it kind of had to be, because, well, you know, it's in 3D for a start. Ow. Energy tank! How many more of those have I got left? Should be just the one, shouldn't it? No, 2. 2 energy tanks. Well, I know I've still got a few items not quite on the list. Ooh, darn it. Get up there. No, don't I have to go around for that one? Yeah, I do. Missile! There's something disappointing about an interesting boss battle take place in an arena that doesn't lend itself to that sort of boss battle, I guess. We care about that sort of thing. That'll do it. Super of Castlevania has you finding a mummy on the hands of a clock. Very small arena, and it's no choice for a fight a mummy. Like a mummy isn't a bad idea for a boss, the clock isn't a bad idea for an arena. 2 ideas just don't work together. Well, yeah. It's better to fight like a giant rat on a clock or something like that. That one seems more appropriate. I'm now currently wondering, is he going to get the reference? Should do. Up we go. Now where's that? Come on, I know you're here somewhere. There you are. I knew there was one. Or a hunchback bell ringer. Or a flying little boy that refuses to grow up. Nah, maybe not. Hickory dickory dock. No, that wasn't the reference I was making. I was actually referencing Basil the Great Mouse Detective, where he fights Ratigan on the Big Ben at the end of the movie. Which is a fantastic and frankly underrated movie in my opinion. It's got Vincent Price voicing the bad guy. What's wrong with that? Right. Okay, so that should be everything, I think. Got that one. Yep, in there. If you haven't seen The Great Mouse Detective, I would recommend it. As I say, it's not like a fantastically amazing, it's not going to blow your socks off movie, but it's one of those sort of Disney movies that's kind of overlooked. It's better than a lot of people give it credit for, in my opinion. It's one of those ones I grew up watching. You know, I had it on VHS as a kid. So, maybe I'm somewhat biased towards that. I don't know exactly, but I love it. I think it's a great movie. You didn't even see Secret of Nim until a few years ago? Honestly. What kind of animation buff are you supposed to be, huh? Disappointing. Never claimed to be an animation buff. You're an artist, aren't you? Right, okay, so next destination, yes. Only incidentally. Alright, now we go through here. Now we can get the one that I tried to get to earlier, didn't. Because I needed the... well, I didn't need it specifically, but... crap. Never mind, I got it. I'm an artist as a means to an end. I'm a storyteller first and foremost. Yeah, I get that. I'd like to think of myself as a storyteller too. But then I prefer writing. Especially things I find holding a pen very difficult. So, I prefer to just typing on a keyboard, which is a lot more pleasant. Personally, at least. Right, so there's that. We're getting it even though we don't really need it, because it's just sort of there. Now, in terms of where we're going, we got that. Oh. Yeah, we got those. Okay, so we got those ones. So now we need to backtrack up the area. Let's see. Yeah, we gotta get that one. So yeah, that's first. The one underneath there. We got those two. Got that one, that one, that one, that one. That one. Yeah, we just gotta go back into that area. Okay. Just double checking everything. Need to get the one underneath where the charge beam was stored, which you sadly can't get until after you've got the gravity suit. Well, you probably can, but I don't know. Another energy tank? I like riding too, but people are extremely visual creatures, so the riding is on the wall. Well, yeah, there is that, although I don't know. I mean, if that were really true, then a lot more people would, you know, read comics than write books, and I don't know what the numbers are on that. But I get the feeling more people will just happily sit down with a novel than read comics. I don't know. Maybe that's just like a stigma on comic thing more than anything else. Hard to say. I mean, I'll happily read a comic or a book, although I think if given the choice, I'd probably sit down with a good book. Although it does depend on the book, of course. Alright, power bomb, very good. Been a while since I've been to this area. Oh yeah, that's right. Isn't the energy tank in the same place it is in the original one? Just remembered that. It's a random bit of fan service for long-time fans of the show. Show, game. Get it right. Ugh, I can't talk, I swear. I remembered after the fact. I think that's what you need to do in order to get through there. Now this room is weird because it's the room with the invisible walkway for no real reason other than just to troll you, I guess. This game is surprisingly good at. And this room actually has 2 missile tanks in it, if memory serves, because one of them is like there. Again, that's such a random place to put it. I feel like they just ran out of room to make more rooms, so they just put a few missile tanks in a couple of other places inside another room. Or again, it's just an early form of trolling, so who the hell knows. Alright, that should mean I've only got 2 more left to do, I think. Back up we go. And I one thing I do like is if you play Zero Mission, they brought that back. Like it's a really weird. It's a kind of a it's kind of like a reverse reference because the original game obviously doesn't have anything underneath Mother Brain's pedestal because you're too busy running out of the game. But this one had the idea that no, there is a secret under there actually. And then in Zero Mission, they're like, yeah, there's a secret under there totally. There was one there the whole time. And I always liked that. That was... Oh, actually, no. What the hell am I doing? Now, I need to... Is it here? Yes. Okay. No, not that. Yeah, because we've got to zoom up there, haven't we? Alright, hurry up and melt. Woo. Nice. And assuming I haven't been absolutely completely stupid and missed one, that should be my last pickup. I don't believe I've missed one, but, well, I was pretty thorough in my checking. And I'm pretty sure I've got all of them, like looking at the maps and everything. Obviously I can't check the wreck ship without going there because that was never implemented in this game. But, that's fine. Okay, so we'll head off to my ship, and then we'll head down into Toria. Why am I going to the ship? To recharge, basically, because I'm very low on ammo. It's kind of weird coming back here when you're completely fully kitted out, but then that's often the fun of, like, Metroidvania games, is going back to an early era and just wrecking shit because you're so overpowered by that point. Always good fun. Alright. That's a good sign! $230, 50/50. And while we're at it, 400 in the reserve tanks, everything full, that's 100%. Oh, come on, get up. Axiom Verge never seemed to have that moment. No! But then, like, Axiom Verge, you never really got the feeling you were getting stronger in that game. You were just getting, I guess, just better equipped. Now we get to watch the statue explode. And what is honestly one of the creepiest points of this whole game. The music is eerie. The fact you get these weird ghosts flying out is really weird. Like, you see them for a split second. It's like, what are they? Why is there, like, people's souls trapped in there or something? It's never explained what this is. It's just a statue. It also looks weird if you don't know what you're looking at. Come on, let me down. Let me down. Excellent. Down we go. Now we get the bubbly sound effect, because I guess of course we do. Of course, as we know, Mother Brain is a big fan of donuts, which is why we're getting the donut weapons fired at you. I mean, I can understand, you know, who doesn't love a donut? Bloody donut making machines. We're trying to get Samus to go off her diet. Never remember where all the Metroids are. But then I never bothered remembering them. They're pretty obvious when they show up. Oop, hello. There was a boss in this room. It's gone now. The setup for this is so great. You see all these things are just dissolving into dust, and you're like, what's causing it? What could possibly be doing it? Oh, it's just another little enemy. That's fine. No. One Super Metroid coming right up. Now, I'm fully aware that it's entirely possible to get out of this room without being tagged by it, but I've never quite worked out how to do that, so we'll just do this, shall we? No, I cannot do the Metroid skip. I've tried a few times, but I've never really been able to pull it off. I've never really bothered. I mean, what does it do? It slows you down by about 20 seconds. Big deal. Come on, up you get. Give me my health back. Well, okay, missiles is fine too. At least we got past the worst of it. Of course, now we get to the point where there is the worst save point ever. Because there's a save point here. But if you use it, you're actually stuck in this area. You're stuck in Torian because you can't go back. And that's very kind of bad, I guess, in terms of design. Well, maybe not bad. It's a bit of an oversight. Come on. I do love the fake out of this. It makes you feel like it's going to be exactly the same boss. Nope. On so many levels, oh so not. Oh so not the same boss. It is a very clever fake out. Like, they clearly knew what the fuck they were doing with this whole section. Like, although, you know, the only sort of downside to Torian in general is that the Metroids themselves don't feel like much of a threat. They're kind of easy to deal with, but maybe that was the point. It was never about difficulty. Hurry up and do your charging your laser bit. Notice the Mother Brain's body looks a bit like a Chozo statue. It's probably based on Chozo technology. I mean, is it... This is one of those things where I've never been 100% certain, because, like, in one of the mangas based on Metroid, the Chozo did create Mother Brain. Now, whether that's canon to the video games or not, I have no fucking clue. But in one of the mangas, Mother Brain was made by the Chozo. Like, they created Mother Brain to help her, so that whatever, could help them to, you know, stop the X-Parasite. And then Mother Brain aided in the creation of the Metroids. I think that's what it was. It's been a while since I've read the manga, I'll be honest with you. Oh, we're still up? Okay. That should do it. Yep, I'm still down. Really? Okay. I believe they mentioned it in Prime 3. Wasn't Mother Brain one of the Aurora systems? I don't know, because the Aurora really do look like Mother Brain, and I always wondered maybe the Aurora system was based off of the remains of Mother Brain or something. There's real incongruity between that thing. It's really... I can't remember. So I don't know, maybe. Because you got the two timelines. You've got, like, everything that happens in the games, and then there's things that happen in the manga, and, like, I don't know if the manga is canon or not, and, like, I don't know. Alright, here we go. I think Mother Brain's a little bit pissed. And here we go. The baby. Mother, time to go. Hello. Getting fucking wrecked. There we go. Easy. Because it's not that. Because, like, this last battle isn't supposed to be hard. It's supposed to be. It's basically a giant interactive cutscene. And that's kind of weird for a final battle in a game like this. Like, you know, you get these narrative-driven games these days that have, like, cutscenes rather than a big battle. Like, in and of itself, there's nothing wrong with that. But in a game like this, to have a final battle that's really little more than an interactive cutscene is unusual. In a big way, actually. Like, it's really unusual for that to be a thing. And I think it's one of the reasons why, you know, Metroid is as beloved as it is. I've gone the wrong way, haven't I? Yeah, hang on, I'm supposed to go the other way. Ah, I've forgotten already. It's been too long. To be fair, you're fighting her with 100% of your resources. Well, yeah, that is true. Even so, even if you don't go in with everything that you can have available at this point in the game, it's still really fucking easy. God, why does this have to take so long? Come on, I've got some animals to rescue. Oh, tits. That was going to happen. Come on, up, 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 up. Ah, what the? Move! Samus just decided to freeze in spot there for some reason. That's nice of her. Come on. You're free! Go! I literally don't have time to hang around. Come on, go, 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 go. I always felt like blowing up a planet seemed a little unfair just to destroy one's tiny base on the surface of it. Always seemed kind of rude to all the other, you know, animals and creatures and God only knows what else live on the planet. But, you know, it's a pastime for Samus at this point. It's a recreational hobby. Because that's the first planetary destruction we ever saw in the Metroid franchise, but not her first one. By this point, she's technically already destroyed 2. There they go. The ones you encounter in Fusion are those self-same ones you rescue here, or are they just the same species? I think they're supposed to be the exact same ones. Hey! And I got down to 3 hours as well, which is amazing because I've been playing the game for 4 hours, but whatever. In-game timers, everybody. I'm pretty sure the ones you encounter in Fusion are supposed to be the exact same ones, because in this one, the bird creature has an egg. And in the next one, the egg is hatched into the little baby. And it also is sort of vaguely mentioned that the creatures recognize Samus. So they are literally supposed to be the same creatures. Of course, the real question is, are they ex-hosts? Probably not. Could be, but probably not. I'm genuinely surprised I got under 3 hours there. I thought I'd screwed up a few too many times and it would just put me over the top. But hey, there you go. So there you have it. That was Metroid 3. I figured that'd take me about an hour, and it's a little over now, so that's fine. So obviously we'll wrap this one up. I'll go for a break, and then during the break I will get set up to start streaming Fusion. We'll just jump straight across to that. That was always going to be the point of today's session, and then today we'll do what we can of Fusion, do that a bit more next time, however long that takes, and then we'll jump straight to Zero Mission, and we'll go from there. So yeah, should be good fun, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Whoops, sorry. Tap the mouse there, I clicked off the screen, and it went idle. Can't go idle on me. and that was it. The end of arguably one of the greatest video games ever made? Question mark. Certainly one of the most influential video games ever made. I don't think that can be argued in any way. Whether it's the greatest, I suppose, is objective, but its influence, that's not objective. Hooray! Do I mean subjective? Probably. I don't know. What did I say? Did I say objective? I probably did. And 100%. 100% under 3 hours. There you go. I still got it. Then again, getting Metroid 3 with 100% under 3 hours is not hard, actually. There's a pretty generous time limit. You just have to sort of know a decent route through the game. It's getting Metroid 4 with 100% under 2 hours. That's the challenge. I'm not even going to bother doing that, because... yeah, I'm not that good anymore. I've done it in the past, but I don't really need to do it again. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.